Hey. Welcome to Tiny Mike Micro News. I'm your host, Lindsay. Now, as most of you guys know, I'm currently living in Portland, Oregon, and y'all, it's been clear and almost 60 degrees for the past 4 days, and this is the most welcome weather change I've ever experienced. If I had any doubts or any questions about seasonal depression before, I do not anymore, okay? Fortunately for me, it would appear that spring is upon us. And what's so cool about spring is how everything seems to transform almost overnight. It seems like suddenly the trees have bloomed, there's colors everywhere, and then you suddenly realize how many people actually live in your neighborhood because everyone is outside. And it feels like this because the energy of the individual starts to shift, and then everyone in that community is on the same frequency because energy is contagious, fam. Spring is the growth and the transformation season. We are in transformational times, globally and here at home. We are transforming toxic systems, transforming the way we connect and socialize. And this brings me to what I really want to talk about today. Forgiveness, specifically self-forgiveness. This is something everyone has or will face in their life, but I also think it's bigger than that. Self-forgiveness is the acceptance that you are not the perfect person you thought you were or needed to be. It's acknowledging and then accepting that you did a fucked up thing, whatever it was, whatever it is. Acknowledging it first and accepting it second. We're all somebody's bad guy, and we're all our own bad guy. You cannot hurt another person without hurting yourself. Energetically, there is a thread we all share, and what you do to another, you also do to yourself. I used to share this house and home with someone, and in one of the rooms, there was this beautifully framed Nina Simone poster with a song quote on it. And the quote is, "You've got to learn to leave the table when love is no longer being offered." And in that same room, above the door, when you're leaving the room, there's this wooden decoration thing with another saying carved onto it. And that saying is, "Wherever you go, there you are." And those two phrases in that perfectly square room always struck me. You've got to learn to leave the table, but wherever you go, there you are. Both of those things are so true. As I've left the empty tables in my life, I've found that it is true that no matter where I go, there I am, carrying the same pain, the same beliefs, sometimes new pain, sometimes new beliefs, but always the same pain that has defined my life. And as I learn to set things down and move forward without carrying them, I've come to understand self-forgiveness in two parts. Self-forgiveness is a combination of radical self-acceptance and deep grieving. And with these two things comes transformation, like winter into spring, like injustice to justice. It's hard to reflect on the negative impact we've had on others. It's painful, 10 out of 10 uncomfortable. But I encourage you to do it. I encourage you to summon the courage you need to see the power of your impact and to choose self-acceptance and to allow grieving. Because when we do this for ourselves, we wake up to the potential we have for positive impact. The call is to heal the trauma and the shame in ourselves, our communities, and our country. So, as our nation steps into spring, what energy will you be bringing to the table? What will your impact be? Remember, there is no voice too small to be heard. Keep your ears open, keep your heart open, and we'll see you next time on Tiny Mike Micro News.